Have a look at that, my heart's pumping. I absolutely love snakes. And I have almost walked straight down the throat of this beautiful tiger snake. And have a look at his neck all flattened out. That could mean that he's ready to go. But what I reckon it could mean also is that he's trying to absorb as much warmth from the sky as he can. Here he goes, his head is flattened out. He's a little bit cranky. Look, but what does he want to do? He just wants to get out of my way. And look, his neck's not flattened anymore, and he's stopped there. He's disappeared into the trees. Awesome! That has made my day. I've almost made it to the river where I want to go fishing, and then I've just found this absolutely gorgeous tiger snake. I was just walking along thinking, I wonder if it's warm enough for a snake. It's probably a bit cold. And then I saw that tiger snake. Just so that you know, when snakes flatten their neck like that, that can mean they're in defense mode. That's the first stage of their warning. Particularly we'll talk about the tiger snake. The first stage for a tiger snake's warning, he'll flatten his neck. Then he'll lift his head. Then after that, he might lunge towards you or false strike. And then he might hit you, he might tag you, but not actually bite. And then he'll bite. They don't just go straight out and bite people for the sake of it. They have a series of warning systems because they don't want to bite us. That snake did not want to bite us. Although the tiger snake is a very, very deadly snake, they don't want to bite us. They've got very deadly venom. Tiger snakes, like that one there, are actually quite placid by nature. They're actually a placid snake. They've got this hideous reputation of being an aggressive snake and they love to strike. It's not true. They are absolutely beautiful. The problem that they have is that they have really, really, really poor senses. They've got no ears. They're pretty much blind, or what they can see isn't very much. So they don't know that we're there, and we often walk up to them just like I just did. I almost stood fair on that snake's tail because I didn't see him, but he didn't see me coming or sense that I was coming until I was almost on top of him. Therefore, his head flattened out and he went straight to his first level of defence. Just because you see a tiger snake with its neck flattened out doesn't mean that it wants to bite you. The tiger snake is a deadly Australian snake. It has killed people here in Australia. It hasn't killed anywhere near as many people as the eastern brown, but it has killed people. Sadly, a lot of people killed by the tiger snake and the eastern brown are actually trying to kill the snake or capture the snake. If you see a gorgeous snake like that, if you see a tiger snake or any snake, all you have to do is stop and just move away and let him go on his way. Absolutely beautiful. I love these things. And let me just say this before I close. In the 40 or so years that I've been walking the banks of these rivers, I have seen hundreds, if not thousands, of snakes. Red-bellied black snakes and tiger snakes are the ones I see the most. And when I'm out shooting up in the bush, quite often I see eastern brown snakes and a few highland copperheads. I wear gumboots as a precautionary measure, but in all my years of doing what I love, spending time in the bush, I've never ever once had a snake bite me. I've never had a snake. I've had a couple false strike, but I've never had one tag me or attempt to bite me. Just be careful, folks. If you see one, just walk the other way. That's all you have to do.